Right, mate. That's it. Keep swinging. Keep swinging. Go on. Well done. Good lad. Oh. That's it. Oh, that took you off. 3 goes, lads. Let's see who can win. Alright, you're tired? Go on, keep going. Oh!
Come on, Josh, big effort, get him off there. Come on.
There you go. That's it, keep swinging. Keep swinging.
Hard to believe he's a vegetarian.
He's got some energy.
You know, he's built like a proverbial.
Well done,
Didn't knock him off though.
Oh! To the lads, not John.
Sam.
Hey, Gareth, that'll be a good video to watch.
I know.
I won't say what I was going to say, but anyway. He's all muscle. Right, last one. Okay. Last 2, we're going to do awards. Carry on, lads, if you want.
Oh, what's the video?
Sorry, come back.
One more go, then you have to go and sit down, lads.
Yeah!
Well done, lads.
Well done, boys.
Well done. Leave everything behind you, Mum. Well done. Shoes and socks back.
Well, how was that, Josh?
That was good.
Sammy?
That was cool!
Are you going to go and
I'd just like to welcome you all on this beautiful English summer afternoon. Hopefully the rain will keep away for an hour or 2 for us. To our presentation afternoon. Again, the club just seems to grow and grow. I think we're at somewhere in the region of about 170 members now. And I think that must make us the biggest youth organisation in Kirkbymoorside or in the area. Again, club last year, I think our turnover was somewhere in the region of about £8,000 to keep us running. All that money has to be found from somewhere. And again, I'd just like to thank our sponsors for the season. Most of our teams were all sponsored by local business people, companies within the area. And again, it's a great response that we can get that sponsorship from our local people. Again, the rest of the money has to come through fundraising, several events through the year. Cars bingos, donkey derbies, all sorts of things. And again, they're always very well supported. So again, thanks from the club to all the local community for supporting the events. Lastly, I'd just like to say a big thank you to all the coaching staff. Some new coaches appeared last season, all gone through their badges, I think now 4, haven't they? All qualified coaches. I think we have somewhere, is it 14 qualified coaches with us now. Again, their efforts through the season, 1 or 2 of you might only see them on a Sunday morning, but I can assure you they put night times in, they put weekends in. One special, I know a club isn't a one-person thing, but one special thanks from myself would be to our chief coach, Paul Maxson, who I know puts in nights and nights and days through the season. So again, just from me, a personal thank you to Paul for his efforts for the club. And again, it's not just the coaching. got several ladies out on the match days, run the kitchens, make us a bit of money selling drinks and food on match days. And again, if they're all around somewhere, just a big thank you from the club. I'd just like to finish on one note just before I pass over to Paul. Just as a token gesture this year, we are going to make a little presentation to all the coaches and the helpers. It's a free meal at the Indian, so I can come forward and mint for that. If any of the parents would like to join them on that night, they're more than welcome. I think details can be given from either Paul or Joe Max, if anybody fancies a night out with them at the Indian. If I could just ask the coaches to come up one at a time, and we'll just make the presentations. So we'll start with Darren Wood. Paul Cousins. Adam Maxon. Ian Ward. Mark Scott. John Watson. Neil Boucher. Mark Harrison. Mark Harlan. Richard and Diane. David and Jay. And finally, Paul Maxon. Right, I'll now pass you over to Paul, who will carry on with the presentations to all the teams and different awards. Thank you very much.
Afternoon, guys. We're going to go straight in. We're changing it a little bit. The under 11s are going to start today, so we're on to Mark straight away, and then we'll be on to Big Mark. Under 12s. Alright, so that's how it goes. Then we'll go on to the Saturday Club, and then 8s, 9s throughout. Okay, so straight on to Mark.
Good afternoon. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks to Paul and all his staff. I want to thank all the parents and all the players for fantastic seasons. And straight away to the awards. Can each individual member come up for the award? Under 11s. The most improved player of the under 11s 2010-2011 goes to David Holt. The supporters player of the season goes to Nathan Cognac. The manager's player of the season goes to Lucas Davison.
Okay, you usually know that when I step in, it means that there's another trophy. This one is the Captain's Cup this year. It's a young man who leads by example and has been a fantastic addition to the club, and he's becoming an outstanding player. He's willing to learn and listen and has a great rapport with his teammates and his coach. He's developed and improved and passes on great encouragement to his fellow players. I am sure they all look up to him for guidance. A player who has the correct attitude, and it's a pleasure to have at this club. Captain's Cup this year goes to Lewis Useless. Okay, straight on to under 12s. Big man.
Good afternoon, everyone. I haven't prepared a speech, as always, because you know I can talk a lot anyway. So, without further ado, I'd just like to reiterate again a big thanks to everyone from the club, making bacon sandwiches, patrolling the field, things like that. It's all a big effort. Everyone takes a big part in this club, and everything's important that you do. So, thank you very much. Have yourself a round of applause. I'll go on to the awards now. Quite a lot of new experiences for me this season. First season on the big pitch. I think the kids really enjoyed it, so that was a good thing. It was quite daunting at the start, but we seemed to adapt quite well. Some other new experiences. I lost a player with a broken leg. I lost a player to a rugby team, but there you go. So we had our ups and downs again, but we got through it, and at the end we did really well, I felt. We had a good season. We certainly entertained. So, we'll go to the most improved player. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my apologies. I should know this, shouldn't I? We'll have all the team up, please, for the individual awards.
Listen.
Okay, we'll go to the most improved player for the under 12s. I thought long and hard about this. There was quite a lot of players improved tremendously throughout the season. But I watched this young boy, and every time he played, he just improved and improved in training and in every match he played. So, most improved player, Charlie Smith. Okay, supporters player of the season. Now this one again was close, really. Quite a few kids voted for, but the overall winner of this one, and I'm really pleased, Jamie Teasdale. Manager's player of the season, this little fella, not so little now, actually quite tall, had a tremendous season. And I'm really proud to present this one to Ryan Minton.
Okay, this one's a Harry Rigby team player. He's had a great year and has been available for all games. He really gives his all when asked, no matter where he is asked to play. He has a good engine and is strong in the tackle for a little fella. He loves being involved and his attitude has never wavered. He's one who will play anywhere and rarely lets his teammates down. A credit to his team, coach and parents. Team player, Jacob Conyer. Okay, Jacob's gone. We'll go on to, I think we'll go on to a Saturday club. How many Saturday club members have we got? Many or not? No, who trains with Phil Howard? Louis, yeah? Yeah? Jay, cool. Okay, can the Saturday club guys, James, anybody like that? Wesley? Yeah? Come and get yourselves up here, guys.
Any more?
Okay, under 8s. Good season. Uniformed. Again, it comes from the Saturday club. You're under 7s, so they've had a terrific year. Even though it's been non-competitive, as I say, they always want to win. Being a credit to coach. We'll have a new coach next year. As I'm stepping aside, and one of the new level 1 guys is coming in. I think it's Darren. It's Darren Wood. Alright. So anybody who played under 8s football, could you please come up and get yourself a little award? Thank you.
Guys, no, we all done?
Okay, we'll go to the awards then. I'm going to start with a supporters player. It's another player who is a joy to teach and work with. He's full of mischief, but gives his all in every match. He trains really well and has improved no end. He loves to tackle and get dirty. Has a fantastic engine and rarely tires. A solid little player. The supporters player of the year is Harvey Wood. Most improved. A young man who lives and loves football. He tries to give his best every time he plays. He listens and trains really hard and always comes with a smile. I think he's benefited from playing at his correct age group this year. He's developed well and he's confident. He's growing in confidence from game to game. Some quality saves this year have given him this trophy. Most improved, Alfie Walker. Manager's player. A young man who is quality. He works so hard for his team and himself. He listens to all he's taught and puts so much into his football. He works and runs all day, loving to run with the ball. His energy is fantastic and he has skill to match. He's one to watch, and with the correct development will be, I hope, I've misread that. He's definitely one to watch. I hope he keeps enjoying his football. A little clue, he would play football in his cap, if possible. My manager's player, Sam Jenkins. that moves us on to under 9s. Now, Adam isn't here, so I've asked DJ if he'll do a little speech for the guys. Thank you.
Right, thanks for coming this afternoon. I'd just like to start by thanking Adam, because he's had a good 2 years at the West, and we're going to miss him. So he's wrote down here a few thank yous, and the first ones are for the team to start with, because they've been a fantastic bunch, and they enjoyed themselves. Also the parents, I fetched them to practice matches and training on the Tuesday night. I'm going to pass it to John now, who's going to read this little bit.
Last season was very pleasing for me as a team moved from the bottom of the league to a steady mid-table, twice pushing leaders Scorby right to the limit. So I'm very proud of where the team is going. So I hope myself and DJ are able to continue the good work.
Good no.
So the awards are, we'll get you little trophies first, boys and girls. Up you come, under 9s.
Sammy.
Supporter player of the year goes to one of the new signings this year who's made an immediate impact on our team. It goes to Jake Edwards.
You go and sit down.
Works very hard, he's 2 good feet and trains well all year. A pleasure to teach. The manager's player of the year is Nick Pardsley.
Okay, we're on to a trophy again. This is the Thin Wildsmith Most Improved player. This player has improved no end and has a fantastic season. Really strong and he's very, very fast. He's really comfortable on the ball and he's going to develop into a quality footballer. He loves playing and enjoys playing with friends. Always smiling and has a great attitude towards both improving and learning. He listens very well and has energy in abundance. Most improved player at this club is Thomas Fairburn. Okay, we're on to the under 10s.
A great season for under 10s, playing 15 games, winning 11. We drew 3 and we lost 1, which was the last game of the season to a strong Scorby side, stroke Middlesbrough City.
Okay, runners up in the league, 1 point behind Scorby, then 10 points in front of Phoenix. We also reached the final of the Filey tournament, which we lost on penalties to Hessel, the team from home. We also reached the semi-finals at Popple. Just a few thank yous. Norman Wilkinson for refereeing, and a big thank you for Mark, Harland, Paul Cousins and Jock for helping coaching the team. We're going to the... No, we're on to the wall of the... Come on, boys.
Daddy under.
Right, we're going to Supporters Player of the Year.
I just said, I was just like, yeah.
It's a surprise to me, when this lad's on the pitch, he always wants the ball. And he also lets his teammates know. He's quick on his feet, and he's got a strong right foot. And he's not afraid to tackle for the size of him. Supporters Player of the Year goes to Thomas Campbell.
Dan's left footed.
Most improved. Very hard decision this one, as all the team have made great improvements as the season has gone on, but there can only be one winner. This lad listens to everything you tell him, he works hard in training and matches, and he's a pleasure to coach, and he's well liked by his teammates. Most improved player is Toby Schofield. Managers Player of the Year. This lad has been at the club for 3 years and has improved every year. He plays in the defence, but he can play midfield as well, and he also plays goalkeeper. So now he has got his rewards. My Manager's Player of the Year goes to Matthew Cousins.
Okay, we're going to go to the girls' side of things now. We have actually set up a new under-11s girls for this forthcoming season. The under-13s that were obviously move up to under-14s. So we've had a little influx of players, and we've got enough to develop another team. So we're going to ask all the girls to come up first. That includes the under-11s and the under-13s. Thank you. Okay, there is no awards for the under-11s as of yet because they didn't play any official games last year, so they've had a little play with the under-13s girls. Have been in and out of those teams. I'm going to start with the most improved for the under-13s girls. It's a young lady who loves her football, sometimes. She has not let her team or herself down all year. She is one of the strongest players in the team. She won't admit it, but she has improved in all her round game. She listens again sometimes and has been a joy to teach. I think she loves the fact that she thinks I pick her on her head. Congratulations, most improved player, Molly Hutchison. Supporters player. This young lady has been a joy to watch this year. She loves and lives football. She has great feet and loves to do a trick or two. She's started to fit into the team now and has developed in her team play and her goal scoring. She's started to realise that football can be easy when the ball is moved quickly. I hope she continues in her game and progresses. She's pure quality in front of goal. My sports player is Freya Moore. Manager's player. A young player who is very strong and has upped her game this season. She's worked so hard for her teammates and will run all day. A pleasure to work with and has an eye for goal. She loves to run with the ball and tackles very hard. Hopefully she has seen this year how big of influence she has on her teammates, even though she won't admit it. Our manager's player is Alice Hall. Okay, under 14s, we've got the under 14 boys. The under 14s had a hard start to the season in respect to we lost the coach and it was a case of holding the team together and getting them through the season, which I think we managed to do quite well. All in all, they will give you everything you ask of them. There are a majority of players that are triers and there are the ones that really work hard. So the under 14s, I'll allow you to go up and get some trophies for us, please. Okay, again I had an influence on this team along with Phil Butler and we put our heads together. We're going to do the supporters player first. He's a great lad who is willing to listen and learn. He loves to play football and gives as much as he possibly can. He works so hard for his team and has really had a good year. Sometimes thinks it's all his fault and carries the weight on his shoulders. But this is not true, as he has stood up to be counted this season and even decided to go in goal for the sake of his team. The supporters player, Sam Cook. Most improved. A young man who is small in stature but massive in heart. He does what is asked of him. He's starting to believe in his abilities. Very strong in the tackle and very strong-willed. He gives his all every time he pulls on the shirt. He has a great engine and can really cover the ground quite fast. It's been great watching him this season. My most improved player, Joe Parker. our manager's player. He's had a fantastic year and really has taken a lot on this season. He has really come good and held his head up high. He gives everything in his game and is a credit to this club. He has a good touch for a big player and is quality to watch in full flow. He loves to tackle and is very strong on the ball. He has easily had his best season at this club and is in developing in the correct way. His attitude is first class. Manager's player is Kirkbymoorside. Committee Cup for fair play. There's only one winner for this trophy this year. They've worked really hard, the team has grown and the players developed. The team have stayed together all year and have been a credit to themselves and the parents. The encouragement has come from within, from more senior players, and this has been a massive plus for me. Well done those guys who have shown the way of the other players to develop. It's been hard work but very satisfying in the end. As a coach, you give yourself little goals in each match, and this season you have met plenty of them. Well done, the under-14s. I'd like Jez to come up, please.
Ben. Charlie.
Should I get Charlie?
Yeah.
That's the best way.
Yeah, thanks, Lucas.
Come up, big hand.
The big boys, under 16s. Fantastic season for me. We've got a few influx of players who have made a big difference. The team's bonded really, really well. They ended up finishing third in the league under 16s, I think. Yeah, fantastic for me. It's good that I've got such a connection with the senior football because I can pass these guys on to their. They already have had a few games, so it's looking pretty damn good. I'd like the under 16 to come up and get the little individual trophies first, please. Okay. Most improved player. A player that has returned to the club and has been a pleasure to work with. He has played in various positions in the team this season and has given a great account of himself in all. He never says no and he's always willing to listen. He has played right back, centre back, right wing, midfield and even up front. Not in goal though. He will be a welcome addition to senior football. Our most improved player, George Oyston. Supporters player. He's came to this club this year and has given his all. He gives us a great base to work from and has been a great addition to the team. Nutcase comes to mind. He's a striker. He's a striker in the making. And I was really impressed with his commitment to the team. They say you have to be mad to play in goal. Supports player, Jake Wilson. Manager's player. This player has been with the club for a good few years and has been a pleasure to teach. He's been a close contender over the last couple of years for this trophy, only to let himself down. Over the last year, he's matured and developed into a great player, giving me and his teammates the best season yet. Quality in front of goal and could be a good defender. Well done. Our manager's player is Sam Ramsey. had a fantastic year and is very creative. He pulls the ball out of the sky and it's under his spell. He has the vision to pick out the passes with ease, and scored some quality goals and created many, many more. His good pace with a drop of the shoulder is gone. I know that senior football is expecting great things. Most improved player at this club, most outstanding player at this club, Jamie Fewster. The under-11s came runners up in their league. Is your captain still about, Mark, or not? Yeah. Because the captain of the under-11s Cup, just have a round of applause for the runner-up and his challenge of in the league. The under-16s got to the cup final at Bricktown and we're leading 2-0 at half-time. And we actually ended up getting beat 3-2. Now I put a lot of that down to myself, but it was a great achievement for us to get there. So I'd like Jack Young just to come up and pick up our trophy that we won. Thank you. There's also individual awards from the guys that played in that one. Have you still got those? The blue ones. The blue trophies. If you've not got them, we've got them at the far end. No, you can take those now then. Alright, if you go up to see Roy. Hello, boys. I think that covers everything. I think we're all done. We've said all our thank yous. Big respect to you guys as parents. It's not easy shifting them around week to week, training, everything. We appreciate everything that you do. I'd like to thank the staff. I have got... Where's the girl? Yeah. We have two girls that actually do the kitchen quite well. They do make good sandwiches, and we also are part of our committee, so I have got those a bunch of flowers apiece. But are they coming? They probably weren't. Okay, so that concludes our presentation for all the trophies. The fancy casting and things will be going back up, so get yourselves back on there, get yourselves wet. Throw a come morning to me if you get wet.
I get to say, have you won the World Tour?
Thank you.